всегда со мной. Noize MC is always ready to make some noise. От темных сил огражден звуковой стеной, непробиваемой, хоть и невидимой. Моя музыка всегда со мной. Noize MC is always ready to make some noise.
Leftists and establishment conservatives freak out over MILO speaking this year at CPAC. This article is drawn from Breitbart with Ben Q reporting. It states that following the news that MILO will deliver the keynote address at this year's Conservative Political Action Committee (CPAC) conference, both leftists and establishment conservatives have taken to Twitter to express their outrage. Freedom of speech and protection of the First Amendment have become one of the defining issues for the conservative movement, especially among young people. Based upon experiences of his nationwide college tour, where the events have aroused numerous violent protests by left-wing activists, attracting worldwide attention, the invitation is further confirmation that MILO is now the leading free speech advocate in America's conservative movement. The speech will therefore focus on issues of free speech and the state of modern American conservatism, but will also include MILO's experiences battling the leading left-wing movements and institutions, third-wave feminism, the media, ideologically driven college professors, Black Lives Matter, violent black bloc activists, and progressive elites in the entertainment industry. Martin Schlapp, chairman of the American Conservative Union, ACU, the organizers of CPAC, announced MILO's speech on Twitter, stating that the free speech includes hearing MILO's important perspective. Leftists and establishment conservatives, however, were not happy with the announcement. Conservative columnist Jonah Goldberg, editor of the National Review, an establishment publication that strongly opposed Donald Trump's campaign for the Republican nomination in 2015 and 16, said the announcement was sad and disappointing. Josh Hammer, a columnist, The Resurgent and Daily Wire, described the decision as an utter disgrace, adding that he would rather thirds at the buffet line behind Lena Dunham and Rosie O'Donnell than watch Milo Yiannopoulos give his keynote address. David Frum, a former speechwriter for President George W. Bush and current editor at The Atlantic, solemnly shared with his followers, describing it as kind of fated. T. Beck Adams, a commentary writer for the Washington Examiner, took a similar tone. Jonathan Cook, the public relations representatives for Conservatives for Environmental Reform, confirmed he definitely won't be attending the conference owing to his belief that CPAC is now embracing the alt-right. Weekend editor at the Daily Beast, Scott Bixby, claimed the speech showed that the CPAC is fine with inviting queer conservatives, but as long as they are neo-fascists. John Petacone, a congressional reporter at the Conservative Independent Journal, pointed out that Milo's keynote will give him more stage time than the vice president. Economics editor of British magazine The Week, Jess Spross, said that the invitation showed CPAC being honest with us now about what they stand for. The left-wing PAC won Wisconsin asked whether Speaker of the House Paul Ryan and State Governor Scott Walker would boycott the conference, or rather endorse this vermin. Oh, CPAC was all that Daily Beast social media editor Aswani Subang could offer on the subject. However, others disagreed with the backlash against Milo. Scott Greer, deputy editor of the Daily Caller, said Milo draws in people, adds energy, and creates debate. Hear, hear. LGBT for Trump founder Chris Barron welcomed CPAC's decision to invite Milo. Harry Kakarian, A writer for the Daily Wire and Rebel Media also ridiculed the criticism. Okay, well, these are my thoughts on the matter of MILO's appearance at CPAC. I believe the appearance of the dangerous faggot is a positive in every way. As to the anti-intellectual rants by the left that engage in identitarian politics, a politics that is increasingly hemorrhaging support daily, I might add, their reaction is pretty predictable. Typically, as in this case, they throw terms around like fascist, and they have no idea what they mean for it, and they do this for anyone they disagree with, or those that wander off the regressive plantation, whether they be gay or Mexican or black. They'll oppose anything the other team does, even if it's positive, because they're willing to put the tribe and winning before principle and ideology. As to those who label themselves as conservatives yet are opposed to MILO's presence, I would generally put them into two groups. The first of these are those who see themselves as conservatives, are not natural Trump supporters, but voted for him because he was seen as the lesser of two evils between Trump and Hillary. They label people that are not like them in temperament or lifestyle as not true conservatives. My question to these people is, who exactly is a conservative? Is John McCain a conservative, the same John McCain who met with Soros? As well as individuals that have gone on to become ISIS, the same John McCain who releases information to undermine Trump? Is Mitt Romney a conservative? The same Mitt Romney who set up Romneycare, which is similar to Obamacare in his state? The same Romney that voted for so many of Obama's bills that it was difficult to tell the difference between himself and Obama in the election of 2012? The same Romney that was accused by Huckabee of pushing $50 abortions? In other words, are you even qualified to decide who is a conservative? Do you realize that before we decided to punch back metaphorically and give as good as we got from the left, they were getting away with murder, and in the case of the Clintons, literally. Taking on the left is not about appeal to intellect but culture. In fact, the late Breitbart stated that politics is downstream from culture. And your slowness to understand that impedes progress to make America great again. MILO is the zeitgeist figure that is appealing to more and more young people, while you believe in your delusion that this whole battle is won between knights. The other group are those who are establishment country club types, rhinos, never Trumpers, among other things. Whilst the former group are sincere and will catch on eventually, you are fools of globalism, part of the false left paradigm, the ones who smile at Trump while planning like Brutus to stab him in the back. You are worse than the DNC and Soros-funded combines via his open society. At least we know what we are getting with them and what they stand for. I have contempt for you, and thankfully you are the minority. Either step out of the way, or if you want to stand in the way, be run over by the forces of liberty and the renewing of Americana. And Americana is emerging like a phoenix bird from the fire blazing within the hearts of all true patriots. Okay, well, I've had my rant. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and share it with your friends. If you'd like to hear more content like this, then please don't forget to press the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Please ensure you also press the bell icon, otherwise you won't be alerted when the new content is uploaded. This is Mono Labe signing off for the Mono Labe Network. Thank you.
Я Рандомно ввожу пароль длиной в 1000 символов, боясь в конце прочитать Access Denied. Мню себя временами хакером прогрессивным, матрица почти взломана, Вавилон настай. Еще чуть-чуть и можно уже нажать на Enter. Экран загадочно горит под слоем отпечатков. Это наивно, но я обожаю моменты, когда ноты и буквы становятся в нужном порядке, когда в картину складываются.